sleeping the whole time, just that I was, enriching my life.
So you're trying to throw him off the scent.
Wait, yeah, literally. See?
Connie and Curtis on Channel 95.7.
Ah, the scent. Poop.
Yesterday should have been Friday.
Yesterday would have been a great Friday. We had so much fun, but today we're ready to have more fun.
Yay, because it is Friday.
It's the real live Friday.
And how much do we love it?
So much.
Now, 2 out of 3 of us
Went to
have
bed
been really happy this week.
Yes, one of us has been Grumpo Magunto, and she's over there. Hey, Grumpo.
Hi.
Good morning, Amanda.
Hello.
How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling better. I got my vitamin D yesterday, like I
Yay.
promised.
Yep.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's going to be a good Friday today.
Well, it's
Good.
Not in the Easter sense.
Yeah, it's not Good Friday, right?
It's going to be a great Friday.
All right, so Grumpo Magunto, did the Whitecaps win last night?
We did not stay till the end because I had to go to bed early.
Okay, so you don't know. Were they up when you left?
They were up, I believe, 2-0 when we left.
Oh,
Was
nice.
everybody at the Whitecaps game besides you and I last night?
Our whole staff, it seems, went to the Whitecaps game.
Yeah.
Well, because, it's $2 beers, $2 hot
Right.
dogs on Thursdays,
Right.
and it was such a beautiful day. Even Katie,
That's true.
at one point, as we were driving from one soccer practice to the other soccer practice, said, man, we should be at the Whitecaps game tonight. It was gorgeous. It was a perfect day. Now, you did get a little sunburn,
I did,
but
yes.
is it hurting you? Is it going to affect your performance
Not
today?
really. It doesn't really hurt. It looks like it probably would, but I think Mike got it a lot worse than
How
I
long-
did because he's very sensitive skin.
How long were you laying outside?
I was laying outside for probably about an hour and a half.
Oh, so that's laying out. That's not
Yeah, I
from
was-
the Whitecaps game.
Yeah, I was by the pool, but I also wore a tank top to the Whitecaps game and was in the sun, so I'm sure that didn't help.
Awesome.
Did you bring aloe?
I didn't bring aloe, but I put aloe on last night when we got home.
Good, yeah. Did you let Mike help with that?
No, but I helped Mike.
Mike, let me rub a little aloe on you.
Is he
Now-
burnt all over, like front, back, everything?
His front isn't too bad, but his back is
Torched.
pretty bad.
So he was on his stomach at the pool?
I don't know what he was doing at the pool because he was sitting behind me.
Okay.
I don't understand why.
Rubbing your back?
No,
Like, were you sharing one lounge chair?
no.
That's how I picture it.
He was
Sitting
sitting in a lounge chair behind me, and I was in a lounge chair with my back to him.
You guys weren't next to each other?
No.
Were there a million people at the pool?
No, there were 2 other people at the pool.
2 other people.
And one of
Did
them was
you-
someone who worked at the pool.
Okay. Did you dance in the pool?
No.
Oh.
not.
Famously, when we first moved here, we all stayed in a hotel, and Connie's room was it faced the pool. So sometimes I would go to Connie's room and we would watch. Actually, the first time I got a phone call from Connie. You need to come to my room right now, and I did. I'm like, oh, okay. And we look out her window at the pool, and there is some ballroom dancing going on in the pool.
That's a true story.
It was Amanda and Mike ballroom dancing
That is a true story.
in the pool.
So did you actually go in the pool yesterday?
I did go in the pool yesterday.
Is it freezing?
Not really.
Cannonball.
When I went in initially, it was cold, but I just kind of forced myself to go underneath, and
Yeah. Oh, did you?
It was fine.
You went under?
yeah.
Good girl.
I-
Summer's here.
Summer is here. We were at the pool over the weekend, and one of my little neighbors, a little kid neighbor, went down the stairs. We all just jumped into the pool.
Right.
And he went down the stairs in the pool, and he said, oh, no, that's too cold. That's too cold for me right there. Because that transition part of your body, like
Right.
it feels the cold a little better.
Yeah.
So we were all laughing. All the dads were laughing. Like, we know, we've been there, buddy. You gotta just you gotta just go for it.
That transition part of your
That's
body.
the hardest part. Well, and he used the P word. Like, he busted it
Did
out
he
at
say
the pool.
that? How old is this kid?
He's maybe 4. Busted it out at the pool. Like, my is freezing. This pool is too cold. And we're like, yeah, you just got to duck your head under, Do girls have that? Is there a zone in your body?
Yes.
Is it the same zone?
Well, we've got 2 zones.
Oh, the boobs too? Feel a
Yeah.
little cool?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I've never had to struggle to get my boobs into the pool because
Right.
once you hit that mid zone,
Right.
you got to get under or you're getting out.
Yeah,
there's no
it's
choice.
one or the other.
You're walking, like, woo!
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah, we definitely have 2 zones.
That's why the run and dive into the water was invented.
I agree.
Because if you
You might
try
as well
to
do it
ease,
quick.
Yeah.
You try to ease?
Yep.
No, thank you. Not going to happen. Did Mike also get in the water?
Mike was also in the water, yes, but he did not go under.
Okay. Wanted to keep his hair looking nice. I know how
I think
that
it's
is.
because he doesn't like to take his glasses off ever.
Right.
Can he like really not see without his glasses?
I don't think so. I really think he has terrible eyesight. Plus the whole like color blindness kind of thing. That doesn't help either.
He needs some croakies. Get
What
him
are
some
croakies?
Croakies are the things you wear around your glasses.
Oh yeah.
So then he can be in the pool, go under, and if they do slip off, which they inevitably will, then they're just right there attached to the back of his neck.
Get him
Boom.
some croakies,
Oh,
Amanda.
yeah. Love that.
Let's
That's a
do
good
that.
plan.
Croakies, swim croakies. Make that happen. Also, one of those little floaty things for his keys. Get him those two.
It's a good idea.
He can pretend he has a boat. I got a boat. Look, I got the floating
I
key.
could probably get the
this.
keys if he doesn't want to. If they sink.
You could.
Well, you
You
can
know?
throw them in your giant bag that
Yeah.
you carry around.
Yeah.
You got a giant beach bag?
And that's where the keys were yesterday, was in the beach bag,
Okay.
yes.
And now next time, instead of putting the keys in there, put some sunscreen in there.
And I
no
did. I
kidding.
brought sunscreen. I just neglected to put it on.
Okay. I got in trouble. I was in charge of the girls' sunscreen on Monday.
Well, we know you're not good at that.
Well, I
We've
thought
heard.
I was doing a great job. They have this new stuff that's like a deodorant stick.
Mm-hmm.
So, because they don't like, who knows? Because they're
Right.
weird. They're freaky. Who knows what they don't like?
freaky.
They're freaky. So they want this deodorant stick stuff, and they put it on. And I'm thinking that they're doing a good job, but then at the end of the day, you can see where they missed.
Yeah, like, just like streaky.
Exactly. So they got they look like tigers.
They got
Sunburned
stripes
tigers.
all over the
Exactly.
place.
So they're tan and red. It's a mix.
Katie needs to learn to put sunscreen on them
Oh,
before
no,
leaving
we
them
do.
with you.
We do before, but then when you're at the pool all day, you got to
Okay.
reapply. So
well, she should stop trusting you because you've never
she
once
should not stop
took them
trusting
home
me.
without a sunburn
She should stop. She should not stop trusting me.
with sunscreen.
No, she should be there. She should think that I'm finally going to get it one time, right?
And maybe you will.
Well, and it's kind of the kid's fault because they hate
Oh, yeah.
sunscreen.
Blame the 7-year-old.
So then I will say, well, the 7-year-old lets me put it on her. She doesn't get sunburn
Okay.
except on her shoulders.
well, that's getting sunburned.
Well, okay, fine. But Haley, who's 11, when I say, all right, now I need to put some sunscreen on you, she dabs a little on, and it's like, Haley, you really need a lot of sunscreen. You're going to get burned. She plays soccer. She's outside all the time. It's like, you need to take care of your face. You're 11.
Now, do they tan easily like you?
Super tan, yes, except for
do.
Charlotte.
Oh, she doesn't. Okay.
Charlotte is alabaster. Charlotte is super
Which is
white.
funny because Charlotte has your face.
Right, and no tanning ability at all.
But not his skin.
Zero. Like there's a picture of us. We all went on vacation to Jamaica one year, and there's a picture of all of us super tan, and then Katie is like moderately tan, and Charlotte looks like she just stepped out of like a winter mall. Like here I am, I'm white. Yes, but she doesn't mind. You know, the other two girls kind of make fun of her, but we're like, that's nothing to make fun of. Relax.
They'll find anything to make fun of each other.
Absolutely.
About, right?
You don't even get tan. Look how tan I am. Charlotte, come stand by me so I look even more tan. It's like, that's not being nice at all. But seriously, come stand by me too,
Kids.
because
the worst dad ever.
Connie and Curtis.
Rihanna on the new channel 95.7, 626. I love water.
I love water.
I just took a super big drink of water,
Yeah?
and it was so good.
I'm out of water. My water is empty.
You're waterless.
I'm waterless. I'm without water.
You know what I saw yesterday that made me think of you?
What?
Although you don't need this, but it did make me think of you.
What is it?
A new water bottle that tells you when you need to take a drink because you're dehydrated.
How does it know?
I don't know. I think it's on a timer.
Okay, so it's not really
I
telling
was
you.
on the phone and I had the news on.
Okay.
And I had it on mute.
It was a news story?
It was a news story on like
About-
headline news.
Okay, I will do some Googling and I will find out about this
It
water
may be
bottle.
just the cap.
Cap
I'm not sure if it's
nose?
just the cap or what, but yeah, you should look at that because it'll tell you when you're dehydrated.
Okay.
Which I don't think you ever really are.
I get dehydrated sometimes after like an all night of drinking. You know, I wake up and it's like,
Right.
ooh, I am dehydrated.
Right.
I need some water. I need some coffee. I
Well,
need
you
something.
need to Google it. Do you need me to show you how?
No, unlike Amanda, I know how to Google. Are we finally talking about this? So
I
the-
don't really understand how it even came up.
Okay, so the other day we are talking with one of our coworkers in our office. Our office
After the show.
is centrally located. People come in and come out, all kinds of different people.
We have the fun office.
And he was talking about the show Grand Rapids Lockup, or Lockup, I think is the show. And
Kent County.
And then Kent County
Yeah.
is what they were focused on.
Right.
So it was the Grand Rapids edition of this Lockup show. And there was a man in the prison with a crown tattoo. And he said, I can't really describe the tattoo other than to say it was a very ornate crown. You would have to see it. So he and I are talking, and I said, oh, well, perfect. Amanda had her computer open. I said, Amanda, can you Google Kent County lockup crown tattoo and show us the picture? And she says, no. And then she didn't know how. So then he went over and said, okay, now hit search. And then she's going through links and saying, is this it? And he's like, no, we want to see the picture. Click image on the
I wasn't really
Google.
listening to your conversation. I was working on other things.
Yeah, she definitely knows how to Google.
Other things by setting up her lunch date.
Yeah.
Right?
Is that what you were doing?
I didn't know.
Amanda?
I thought you wanted to see a video. I didn't know what you wanted.
We want to see the picture. We'd like to see a picture of him. Google and show us a picture. And we told her exactly what to Google and what to click. And it still took 3 or 4 times of him walking over and saying, no. You got to do it like this.
And he explained it to her like she really didn't know how to Google.
And then
that was the funny part.
Oh, and then he had me change the order of the search terms.
Right. And then it was funny because she says, well, I'm over here working. And Connie could see the computer.
Yeah, Amanda and I sit next. We have a huge conference room table that is our office table.
So then Connie says, you're not working. You're doing this and this and this.
BritneySpears.com is not working.
And you're like, oh, right. I forgot one of you could see the computer. Never mind.
Well, I too was kind of bored with their conversation, so I was just hanging out like with Amanda.
Yeah.
Looking at her
things
computer.
Yeah.
See,
I was totally dipping in her computer.
You should have
But I told her, hey, I'm dipping in your computer right now.
You should have been in on the conversation. This crown was a good look.
No, it wasn't.
And then his girlfriend was from like Detroit, and she came to visit him and said, when you get out, you need to remove the tattoo. And we were discussing that, like, oh my goodness.
And he has hair.
Oh, yeah, he's not bald.
Right.
So he just had this crown. It's like, how do you remove that? So we explained the Google machine to Amanda, and then I thought you did a good job of Googling, right?
And now I'm a
first
pro.
time. I mean, it was your first time.
First
but,
time Googler, long time listener, and she was able to do it. You know what else we can do here, because it's a Free Flick Friday? We got movie
giveaway
passes.
tickets. Yeah, we've got movie passes for Celebration Cinema. Maleficent.
Oh, yeah. Maleficent. Is that how you call it?
Maleficent.
When you're reading the book, is that what you say?
Yep.
Maleficent?
Maleficent.
I would say Maleficent.
So did I, until I saw movie people talking about it, and they called it Maleficent.
Yeah, but those movie people don't know what they're talking about.
Maleficent.
We parents and we kids who grew up reading the books, we know how to pronounce
Maleficent.
it. Maleficent is how I like to. I throw another.
You
another
switch all the letters around.
Yeah, Maleficent, the very scary.
7708-957.
We have a Disney, what is it called? Match game. You know, so where you pick them and you pick, and I always get Maleficent, and then I say Maleficent, and the kids say that's not her name, and I said it is to me. And even when we were hanging out at D&W the other day, and I said, oh yeah, we have passes to go see Maleficent. Somebody was like, what? I said, Maleficent, you know that scary witch movie.
It does seem like it should be Maleficent.
Yes.
Or Maleficent.
I'm Maleficent.
Either way, really.
No.
It seems like it shouldn't be the way we're saying it.
95.7. You are going, if you are caller number 10, 5 times or 1 time with 4 other people.
We got you a 5-pack. Who's this on the phone?
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. What is your name?
My name's Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Can you pronounce the name of the movie, please?
Yeah, it's tough.
Exactly.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Now it's stuck in my head. I want to say Maleficent.
Maleficent. Well, that's what they're saying.
Maleficent.
That's what they're saying on TV. That's what Connie's going to.
Okay. Well, then I got it right.
And the only reason I remember that is because it's not the way that I've ever said it.
Maleficent.
No, I didn't switch the C and the F around.
50-cent.
But I was more of a Maleficent than a Maleficent.
Right. Well, and you go Maleficent if you want. It's like tomato or tomato.
Hold on, Sarah. We'll get your information. We got more tickets later on.
We should make they should come out with another one of these. 50-cent, and then it's 50 cent, and he does his little movie, and he has scary wings, and they cut him off.
50 cent.
Spoiler, exactly. 50-cent.
50-cent.
Maleficent. We got it.
I never read that book, by the way.
We got more passes.
You know what I was so amazed by every time I've seen the trailers for it?
What? How beautiful she is?
Her cheekbones.
Oh, yeah. She's got
See
the
how
bones.
they really made them look pronounced.
She's bony, right? And what's going to happen?
I don't know. What is the story?
Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, okay.
Is that lady ever going to wake up? Huh?
Huh?
I bet she is. I bet she will. I bet she'll wake right up.
I hope she does.
Maybe she won't, though. You don't know what's going to happen.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Scary. We got more passes. Celebration Cinema is where you can see it all this weekend. It opens today. Maleficent.
Yay! Yay.
Maleficent.
Maleficent. It's 6:39.
Wanna be